Is it working?
I don't know.
Test.
Test.
1, 2, 3.
Test.
1, 2,
3. Is it working? Move around to see
testing.
if it works.
1.
Test.
1, 2, 3.
Is it working? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Test.
Is
One,
it being
2, 3.
tested? Yes. Test.
It.
I think so. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's
Test.
working.
Test.
That's okay.
Working. Okay, let's go. Let's start.
Go. You accept our apology.
G.
Welcome to today's episode.
Today's show and episode concerns cooking. Don't be concerned unless you're cooking.
Cooking. Vocab fact. Cooking. An item which consists of cooking.
Yes. Now, the first thing you need to understand when you're cooking is, what am I going to cook? And the way to answer that is by answering the question, what am I going to eat? Because it's often same thing. Okay.
I don't get it.
Okay, well, think of some food.
Well, can you give an example first? I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, I'll give a counter example. A counter isn't, that's not what I mean. Like a refrigerator is not food.
Insensitive.
I'm perfectly Can we talk about this later?
Okay.
This is the very counter that you're trying to example? What? You are insensitive.
I am sensitive.
You are not sensitive.
I am not insensitive.
Trick or fact, you are insensitive.
Trick?
Fact!
It's fine.
Okay, refrigerator is not an example of food. You think it's like the same thing because it eats food, but it's just it's an appliance. Look at it. Oh, can we observe it there? Okay, that's not food. Don't eat that. Please. Another thing which isn't food. Vase of flowers? Hello? Contains water, yes. Many foods do. But this item is no food.
I think the main problem with that is water extinguishes fires. Fires equals cooking. That's another definition of cooking.
Right. What are you...
I'm sniffing the cooking.
You have the snuffles?
No.
Are you Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street?
DL! DL!
Sorry.
Thank you. Cooking.
Oh my god. You've got a gigantic eyeball.
I know, but you can't
It's
cook
not
it.
just the thing about Snuffleup. Sorry. Okay. So, let's think about... I would like to make a souffle. What would you like to make?
Quiche.
Okay, together that makes a souffliche.
Simple.
Number 1 ingredient for a souffliche. Souffliche dish.
As presented below. Number 2 ingredient would be salt.
Sorry. Salt always makes me laugh. It cheers me up when I'm down. You know, sometimes, when I'm really depressed, just gargle some salt.
That is very inspiring advice. Oh my god.
I'm not doing it.
Magnificent. Phenomenal.
I know.
I'm just gonna do that next time I'm feeling a little down in the dumps myself.
Don't gargle my salt.
That would be an awkward situation.
Let's imagine that.
Hey, Marnina.
Hey, Eli.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I?
You're Marnina.
Oh, no. Hey, what are you doing? Gargling salt.
Goggling salt.
Oh, can I?
No.
Gargle
Whose?
Whose?
Yours.
Wait, who am I? Who was I by the end of that?
Awkward turtle.
Okay, sorry.
Let's just move on.
Okay. Next item in a souffliche is...
Good friends. So,
Because food is always better if you have good friends to be with.
such as Sibs.
Next item, baking
Well-
soda. Baking soda is at least as important as good friends. Before I had friends, I had some baking soda.
Wow.
I
I've never
kept
considered that alternative.
I kept it in a box. There was that
Did you keep it on the DL or the HL?
HL.
Oh,
Here
good
I am,
choice.
pretty much pronouncing it to the entire HL. Okay. Well, so baking soda.
Baking soda.
Sim-
Step 1.
Mhm.
Of take a
piece of
a
soda.
piece of soda. Pour it into the oven. Bake it.
Preheat the oven to 350
sorry.
degrees Fahrenheit.
Sorry, I forgot the preheating.
After
That's very
Lawrence
important.
Fahrenheit or Gustav?
So preheat
I
it
don't know.
on 350 for at least an hour. At least.
Yeah. While it's still baking, add it. Just add it to your souffliche.
Add it to the dish. The souffliche dish.
Souffliche dish.
This one. So that would be all the ingredients for a souffle.
Right.
But since we are making a souffliche
Souffliche.
dish,
Madame
we need the
Fliche.
fliche, and fliche comes from the Latin word for can, which is fliche.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why I'm taking Latin and you're not. So to make the souffliche dish,
Continue.
thank you. To make the souffliche dish, you just put in the can. Is it that hard for your simple, tiny, brain-sized mind to grasp? You accept our apology?
Gee.
Gee.